Subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon for all the latest news and updates.
Hello, welcome. This is Oneindia News and I am Akash. For the first time since June, Team India will find themselves with pressure of potentially losing in a series. The unexpected collapse at the hands of Jason Brennendorf must have swept away any chances of compliance that Kohli and the team possessed. After India's reality check, all eyes will be on the decider at Hyderabad against two teams who have fought neck and neck over the past decade and a half to stake claim as the limited over superpower of the current era. Here's a prediction of what India's lineup may look like for the decider. Rohit Sharma, the highest run getter from the either side in the ODIs that preceded the ongoing series, Rohit Sharma has failed to fire in both the T20s, raking up just 19 runs combined in Ranchi and Guwahati. A solid contribution at the top of the order can turn out to be key for India's fortune in the decider, as a substantial knock from Rohit Sharma against an opposition he loves scoring against could just be the way to go. Shikhar Dhawan, while he scores run at a flare clip in Test and ODIs, Dhawan on display during T20 internationals is an oddity. Possessing a strike rate of just over 110, he doesn't look convincing in the shortest format. With pressure mounting on him, especially because of the plethora of opening options in the limited overs, a return to the venue where he scored bountiful of runs for Sunrisers Hyderabad might work in the favour of Dhawan. Skipper Virat Kohli. Kohli loves the shortest format of the game. His ability to find a middle ground between aggression and smart accumulation of runs makes him an extremely difficult opponent to play against. He was in the top form against Australia last year, including a jaw-dropping knock in the World T20. But the low-scoring first two games haven't given him any opportunity yet to prosper. With the series at stake, one can expect Kohli to come out all guns blazing and play a prominent role while batting, as well as spirited captain when on the field. Manish Pandey. His unconventional batting style gave him the freedom to become the adventurous in T20 internationals, and that's exactly why Pandey finds a way in India's middle order. A swift athlete who can give Dhoni's and Kohli's competition when it comes to running between the wickets, Pandey can shift gear with ease based on the complexion of the game. Another interesting fact about Pandey's batting is that he can become an ideal second fiddle when the other batsman is on fire, giving the necessary cushion in the situation like these, so many that the wickets column remain intact. Kedar Jadhav. Being groomed for one of the finishers' role, Jadhav still needs to work on his temperament and match closing abilities, for he is getting dismissed at the most crucial junctures. With KL Rahul snapping at his heels, Jadhav would hope to get more of the batting time to prove his ability, one that hinges on adaptability and improvisation. His bowling is an added bonus, one that is turning from a harmless experiment to a solid backup choice if one of the primary bowlers are having an off day. Mahendra Singh Dhoni. A limited overs superpower despite advancing age, Dhoni still seems to be an ideal choice as wicketkeeper despite criticism about his warning finishing skills. He failed to bail out India out of trouble in the second T20 after not getting to ball in the first one, but the lack of runs in previous games have never weighed heavily on him. Hopefully, he gets to bat a little high up to assist his style of batting that needs some time to settle before unleashing the pyrotechnics. Hardik Pandya, an all-rounder whose stakes are rising with every passing game, Pandya has taken to the Indian team like fish to water, providing much-needed arsenal down the order to help India get quick runs when it's needed the most. Possessing the unmatched ability to smack six at will, Pandya manages to get the psychological fear in the mind of the opposition, turning the tables when least expected. His bowling still needs improvement, but The overall package he provides is slowly turning out to be an indispensable for the Indian side. Bhuvneshwar Kumar. The new and improved Bhuvi has been on fire, cranking up some serious pace with subtle movement to become the vital part of Indian team's white ball cricket. His control over the new ball helps him to hit the perfect spots, often fooling the batsmen into a false stroke in the power plays. He returns to the venue where he has bowled several match-winning spells for the Sunrisers Hyderabad and would be hoping to do an encore with an Indian jersey on. Jasprit Bumrah. With 3 wickets in 2 games, Bumrah currently stands second in wicket tally in the series. He didn't have an extremely fruitful ODI series by his standards, picking just 5 wickets in 4 games. In the current series, his economy hovering around 7 might be a bit concerned. With the backing of the team management, expect him to breathe fire with his scorching Yorkers when the time arrives. Kuldeep Yadav. There is still work to be done, but Kuldeep Yadav is taking giant strides in international cricket with his left-arm spin, earning loads of followers with every spell of his. A canny bowler who believes in outwitting the batsman with variation, Kuldeep, who by his own admission is not a mystery bowler, has been the X factor for India in the recent times. In a decider like this, his sharply turning deliveries could remind the Australians of the first T20, where they stumbled to the guile of the Indian spin attack, looking completely clueless. And lastly, Yuzvendra Chahal. While the word has been going gaga about Kuldeep Yadav and his impact on the Indian cricket, Chahal has been slowly working in the background, hurling the dirty overs to stem the flow of runs and put pressure on the opposition in the middle overs. The gutsy bowler who never shies away from tossing the ball when needed, Chahal cleverly mixes his line to keep the batsmen on their toes. A live wire on the field, Chahal would be looking to play a more prominent role in the decider. Well, that's all for now, but for more news and updates, log on to oneindia.com and please don't forget to like and share this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to One India News channel.